Well, Paris and France, it's been 100 years now since they last hosted the Olympics in 1924. How much has the anticipation been building ahead of this one?
It's time to come back to France after 100 years. I could not imagine a better city to organize the Olympic Games than the City of Light, which is ready to really have a young, inclusive, sustainable urban games. It's exciting.
Paris 24, Los Angeles 28.
It's a busy time, but it's an exciting time because the preparations are going very well. We see the Olympic flame inspiring France, and we feel the anticipation in the entire world. I was overwhelmed to see the images from Marseille. Altogether 230,000 people welcoming the flame. I must admit, at some moments I had the tears in my eyes seeing this.
Paris has a lot of firsts, one of them being gender parity. How much does that mean to you?
We were working for this since the inception of our Olympic agenda in 2014. We managed, together with the international federations, to allocate the exact same number of qualification places for female and male athletes.
Something I know is pretty close to your heart is the Olympic refugee team that you created ahead of Rio 2016. We at Warner Brothers Discovery this year, we've got a new initiative where we're trying to encourage fans from around Europe to get behind and really support the refugee team this year.
We are extremely grateful for what you are doing there and how you're doing it. You're showing all the hardship each and every one of them was going through to finally get there. And this is the real message of the refugee team, that you can show what humans can achieve, how resilient and how strong human beings can be, and how sport can help them to overcome these challenges. With the IOC Refugee Olympic team, we want to show what an enrichment they are to our Olympic community.
Do you think Paris and France have maybe more of a responsibility and maybe even pressure on them to host a great Games this year?
This is the responsibility of any organizing committee. They always have to pull off the best games ever. And this is why you should never compare editions of the games. Each edition of the game should be authentic and should not be a copy of another edition of the Olympic Games. Before Paris, we told the city how the city must look like if they want to have Olympic Games. What we are saying now is, tell us how we can adapt the games to the development of your city. And this is why we are coming up with these urban games, with these youthful games, with these sustainable games in Paris. And in this way, Paris will hopefully lead the way for future Olympic Games.